Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I know I have been very late in uploading the videos on this channel. I'm sorry for that, but I'm trying to be more consistent for this. I hope you're going to see more frequent videos on this channel from now on. I'm going to talk about one of the investment platforms that I've been investing in for the last 6 or 7 months. This platform has actually assured me that passive income, hassle-free passive income is actually possible while you are investing in real estate. So you've been hearing in the news that interest rates have been crazy across the globe, and I don't see a trend going down anywhere anytime soon. Even if the inflation goes down, I don't see interest rates going down as quickly as the inflation is going down. Rising interest rates are also impacting the housing affordability because in this region I have seen almost 6% of interest rates being quoted for a new home buyer. I would say you're down to 3 options if you want to buy a property for your investment purpose here in Dubai. First and foremost, and the most difficult one, is just go and buy property on cash, which is not possible for most of the cases because the property in Dubai is very expensive, starting from somewhere between 400,000 dirhams to 500,000 dirhams to million dirhams to 2 million and multi-million dirhams valuation, which is definitely not easy for everybody to invest like this. Second option is to go for the mortgages, which I've already told you that the interest rates are very high and it's getting difficult, and not only difficult, it's getting expensive to buy the property on mortgage. The third option is very interesting, and this is the one that I'm going to discuss in this video. This is called as the stake platform in the UAE. This platform enables you to invest in different genre of the properties which is available to view on their website. The best part is that there is no banks involved in acquiring these properties, so there is no worry about the interest rate, or there is no worry about the interest that you have to pay later in the years to come. After raising the funds through investors like me and you, they invest in the property, and that property will generate rental income either through normal rents or through Airbnb model, and then this rental property will give you dividends for years to come. The best part is that the minimum investment required for investing in this property is 500 dirhams, but I would suggest you to start from anywhere between 500 to 2000 dirham and then build up your portfolio, because this is a long-term game and you will understand how it works, how the platform is working, how is it responding to you. So I would suggest to keep on building up and keep on investing slowly and gradually, and you will eventually you will have a good portfolio to rely on as a rental income. Stake is a regulated platform and it is regulated by Dubai Financial Services Authority. This part is very important because I'm only interested in the investment platforms which are regulated by the competent authorities of the respective country. Moreover, the investments that you are making are part of the SPV, special purpose vehicle, that is created for you while you are investing in one of the properties. This means that your name is going to be appearing in the DIFC public register once you search for it. Once you search for the SPV, your name will appear and you know that the investment is legit. One important aspect, like all other investment platforms or all other investment scenarios, is that you have to invest in the long term. If you are going to invest in the short term, it might not give you that kind of return that you're expecting. But if you are going for a long term, I would say that you will get around 5 to 8% of the returns based on the, depending on the properties, depending on the rental income, depending on the appreciation. Because the good thing about this platform is that not only that you're going to get the rental income, but of course once the property prices increase and once you're about to sell the property, you will get the property appreciation benefit as well. Now, before I tell you how much I have invested, how much returns that I have received, how many properties that I have invested in, all these things I'm gonna show you in my login screen. But before that, I must tell you one important thing. If you are going to invest through my referral code, which is mentioned in the description below, you will get 250 dirhams of bonus, referral bonus, when you start your investing journey in the stake platform. So don't forget to use the referral link down in the description below. So this is how the property portal looks like. This is the stake property portal, and I can see some of the three properties that are listed right now, ready to be invested in. You can see those, and you can see the prices of these. 1.5 million for one bedroom in Old Town downtown. This is 3 bedroom Trident Grand Residence Dubai Marina. This is 2.9 million dirhams property. This is 2.3 million property in Port de Lamar, which is a very nice location, and it's closed for some time, but it's now reopening again. And there are funded properties, there are exited properties as well. The funded properties, you can see there are a lot of properties that you can see on the platform. It's a huge array of properties that are that are listed here. You can see this on their online portal. And similarly, there are exited properties as well. The exited properties are the ones which they have sold recently. Not recently, the I'm not sure when this was sold. Yeah, this was sold in August 2022. So this was bought in February 2021 and this was sold in August 2022. So if you're lucky and your property gets a good evaluation, you would be voting to sell it as well. So you have the right to vote and sell the property. Similarly, there are funded properties as well, which are already ongoing here, and you can see a lot of properties here as well. Then there comes the portfolio. This is my own portfolio, which you can see here. You can see I have got almost 1 2 3 4 5 properties with me, and these properties have been providing me the rent for the last 6 or 7 months. The first two properties that you can see where the mentioned rent is 0 dirhams, the reason is that these are the recent properties I purchased, so of course there is no rent for those properties. But the ones which we have been investing for a long time, like 2 bedroom in Marina Arcade, which was having the investment value of 15,000 dirhams, it has generated so far 323 dirhams in the rental. Similarly, there is another property studio in address Dubai Mall downtown. It is 11,700 dirhams. It has generated 1,167 dirhams. Similarly, there are other properties as well. The reason this is not the correct way to see is that because the first property, Dubai 2 bedroom in Dubai Marina Arcade Tower, this was the rental property which I received the rent the first month. The second property, studio in address Dubai Mall, when I invested in, it took 1 month to get the rental going on, because it was a holiday home and they have to renovate it, and then they listed on the Airbnb, and then after that I started receiving the rent. So it took some time to get the rent. Similarly, there is another one which is the lofts in central downtown Dubai, which was only for 5,000 dirham, 5,800 dirhams, my part of share, and it was having 86 dirhams so far in rent. The other properties that I have invested so far is let's say the 2 bedroom in Palm Jumeirah and the address Dubai Marina, which is around 6,000 and 5,000 dirhams, which I'm yet to receive the rent. Probably the next month I'm gonna receive. How I'm gonna receive the rent? I'll just show you the email that I received while I'm getting the rent. So the 24th of November, it was like this. So 74 dirhams of investment, 74.25 dirhams of investment return I received from one of the properties. As I said to you, that the first property I invested, I got the return in immediately as I invested, because it was a rental property. The second time I received the rent was for the same property again, because again the other property did not get listed on the Airbnb. Now once you see my January's payment, it was 79 dirhams in total, and I received 47 dirhams from the address Dubai Mall downtown, and the loft central downtown Dubai was 31 dirhams. Similarly, the third one, it's the fourth one. The fourth email that I've received was for the rental income for 162 dirhams, 74 from Marina Arcade, 57 for the Dubai Mall downtown, and 31 for the loft central downtown. Similarly, the recent one, the 28th March email that I've received, it was for 136 dirhams. It was 50 dirhams for Marina Arcade, 63 dirhams for address Dubai Mall, 23 dirhams for the loft central. Now these rentals can vary from month to month. There are multiple reasons for that. Sometimes they are deducting the fees, sometimes they are deducting sometimes the Airbnb occupancy is not as good as the last month, or not as bad as the last month, so it can vary. It can go up or down, but in total, if you see, they will give you once you are opening the account. Let me show you the portfolio here, and if I show you the properties here, you will see that the projected net yield, you can see here is 6%, here is 6.4%, here is 5.71%. so this is the projected net yield that you can think about, which while you're investing in a property. Similarly, they are mentioning the annual appreciation as well. This is again a ballpark figure, which might turn out to be correct, which might not turn out to be correct, depending on a lot of factors. You have seen COVID. The COVID has impacted a lot of properties in Dubai, and at the same time, once COVID was over, it shot up like anything. So you should expect rental income and also price appreciation over the long period of time. Price appreciation is something which might not be 100% guaranteed, but of course, looking at Dubai's profile, I would assume that the price appreciation will definitely be on the upper side now. One more important thing, if you can see from the quick insight, I have got number of properties mentioned as 5. Property portfolio occupancy is around 80%. That 80% of the time, 80% of the time of the month, my properties are always occupied, and then annualized rental yield is around 5.35%, And then this is the annual investment limit. Yes, one more thing I just forgot about, this is around 180,000 dirhams is the annual investment limit, that you cannot go beyond this. This is because of the regulatory reasons. So this is something which is important as well. You need to understand that. By the way, this reason for having 180,000 dirhams of a cap on an individual investor is that there is always, whenever you're signing up, you're considered as a retail investor. If for a retail investor, if you're investing in such a platform, the regulatory requirement is that you will be only given $50,000 as an investment limit. If you want to invest more, then you have to prove that you are a professional investor. For that, you have to have a net worth of 1 million dirham, $1 million, sorry. So for $1 million, you can communicate to the stake platform, and they can let you know how you can prove to them that you have a net worth of $1 million, and then you can invest more than $50,000, or let's say 180,000 dirham. Last but not the least, there has been a concern with the investors that how are they going to exit, let's say if they want to exit one of the properties they have invested in for emergency reasons. I always tell people that don't invest your emergency funds amount here, or don't invest a fund which you will be requiring in next, let's say 2 or 3 years, because this is a long term commitment. But let's say if something happens and you want the money back, how are you going to get the money back? Now they have launched the secondary market as well. This secondary market will be live during May and November of each year. What will happen is that your properties will be listed on the platform as if you want to be selling those shares of yours, you can list them on the secondary market. And the only caveat is that you must have invested for at least 1 year, then only you can participate in the secondary market auction, both as a buyer as well as a seller. So we should watch and see in May, once first secondary market comes over for the stake. I won't be able to participate in that because I'm still only 6 months old investor. But in November, once this comes again, definitely I would be going through this process, and I'll be participating in that auction, either for buying or selling. It depends on the situation of my portfolio. One more thing, what I'll do is try to withdraw some money from the wallet. So my wallet contains right now 136 dirhams. This 136 dirhams is basically my balance, my cash balance, because of the rental income last time that I have received. Normally what I do is reinvest the same amount into my portfolio, but this time around I'll try to withdraw the money. If I try to withdraw the money, if I withdraw the 100% of the amount, I'll add the bank account. So far I haven't withdrawn any money from the stake platform, so I'll just mention my account name. This account, I will withdraw the 137 dirhams. So here, withdrawal request received, and funds will be available in my account on 6th of April. So let's see. Now I'll view the wallet. It is 0, and of course it is 0. Anyways, this is how it works, and I hope you like the video, and I hope you understand how this platform works, how the crowdsourcing platforms works. This platform is very robust, and I like the platform because the good thing is that it's not only the website based, it also has the app which is completely the same as the website. I happen to be in front of the PC, that's why I'm using the website. Otherwise it's as good as on the app as well. Use my promo code, use the promo code to get the 250 dirhams just to get started in the stake platform. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel. Here are the 2 videos that you might be interested in understanding more about investing in Dubai. Thanks a lot.